I'm always ready.
What's up guys, Chigs here from Chigs Tech Reviews. So today we are checking out the brand new unique product by MECOOL. This is the MECOOL KP1. Their first ever smart projector with some pretty decent specifications. Now the projector actually comes with the Mecool KD5 TV Stick, giving you an all-in-one Google certified user experience capable of projecting a massive 240-inch Full HD HDR home cinema experience, and combine that with official Android TV OS including Chromecast, Google Assistant, Netflix HD and lots more. First of all, let's check out what you get inside the box. So inside the box you will find a quick start guide, a 3.5mm to RCA cable, and this cable is going to be for your old school connections in case you want to hook up an old VCR, camcorder, Nintendo Wii, PlayStation 2, etc. You're getting an HDMI cable, power cable, and a very handy Bluetooth remote control. And you can see there we have the YouTube, Netflix, Prime Video and Google Play buttons. Google Assistant button, so there is a built-in microphone, and this remote is powered by two AAA batteries. And last but certainly not least, the projector itself. So the projector is kind of compact in size. It's slightly smaller than a full-size projector. Now I really like this grey matte finish and white on the sides. So yeah, it definitely looks well designed. We've got some navigational touch controls, including a power button. On the front, you've got your lens cap. Remove it, you will see your lens. Over here, you can see the MECOOL logo, and you've got your infrared for the remote control. Now, I did mention this is a Bluetooth remote, but it's actually a 2-in-1. So it's infrared and Bluetooth. Now, on the side, we have manual focus adjustment and a speaker grill. There is a section you can pull out here, and it looks like a filter, so you can clean the dust off it. On the back, we've got power socket, infrared, speaker grill and a latch. Now, if I open this latch, you can see that the Mecool KD5 TV Stick is pre-installed. So if I try and remove that for you, just to show you. Okay, so it looks like the size is just perfect for this TV stick. So I don't think any other TV stick is going to fit in there, but we will be checking that. So this is the Mecool KD5. I've already done a full review on this TV stick. So it's a Google certified, Netflix certified TV stick with Android TV OS, and it does support Full HD, HDR, HDR10 Plus and HLG. So it's a pretty decent TV stick, and it comes integrated into the projector, which is very handy. So it just slots in like so. But before we move on, I want to quickly see if a Fire Stick fits in there. So just in case you guys wanted to use a Fire Stick, we're going to see if it fits in this integrated section. You can see it's too big for this slot, so you're not going to be able to install a Fire Stick in that slot at least. But it doesn't mean you can't use a Fire Stick, because on this side you've actually got an HDMI port, so you can stick a Fire Stick in there if you want to. So you can still use a Fire Stick, but in this integrated section it looks like it's designed especially for the MECOOL KD5. Now it will be interesting to see how this works, because there is a power socket on the side of the TV stick, and when I plug this in, as you can see, we haven't plugged in any power. So the HDMI port is going to power this unit somehow, so I can't wait to see how that works. Close the latch and keep going. On this side we've got a massive vent, USB port, 2 HDMI inputs, so you can hook up your favorite game console or TV box, etc. We've got an AV socket, headphone jack, and you've got a micro SD card slot, so you can run your multimedia off micro SD or even USB. Plenty of connectivity there. That brings us back to the front, and this is how the bottom of the projector looks. We do have 1/4-inch threads, so you can hook this up to a universal ceiling mount, and over here you can see we have a screw for elevation should you need it. Now hit the like button if you're excited to see how this projector is going to perform. Now, before that, let's quickly run through the specs. So this is an LCD video projector. Lamp life is 30,000 hours. The integrated MECOOL KD5 TV Stick is powered by the S805X2 Quad-Core chipset, along with 1 gig of RAM and 8 gigs of eMMC storage. Now, you do have official Android TV OS, 5 GHz Wi-Fi with built-in Bluetooth 4.2. Brightness of the projector 700 ANSI Lumens. It has a native resolution of 1920 by 1080 and does support HDR, HDR10, HDR10 Plus and HLG. The projector supports manual focus and we have 4D Keystone Correction. Contrast ratio is 10,000 to 1 and the maximum optimal screen size is 240 inches. And we have a 5-watt speaker built in. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get this all hooked up and find out exactly how good this projector really is. I'll be right back. So the projector is all set up and ready to go. So the first thing we need to do is test out the fan noise. So standing right next to the projector, you can expect a fan noise of around 51 decibels. Now if we move 1 meter away, the fan noise drops to around 45 decibels. Okay, so the projector is located around 3 meters away from the wall in front of us, and we are projecting around 100 inches. Now you can see the OS has loaded up. This is the MECOOL KD5 TV Stick. So even without plugging in the power, the HDMI port is supplying the power and it's working fine. So you can see we are running Android TV OS version 11 and it's working absolutely fine. Remote control very responsive. You don't even have to aim it at the projector. It is Bluetooth remote, and as you can see, it's working great. Now the first thing I want to do is show you the projector settings. So to do that, you're pressing the top right hand button. As soon as you do that, you will see the built-in projector settings. So first up, you've got your picture settings, and the options you have is standard, soft, user. So you can customize things to your preference, and then you've got vivid. I'm going to leave it on standard for now. Right, we've got color temperature, medium, warm, user, cool, and back to medium. I want to leave everything on the default settings. Aspect ratio 16:9, 4:3 or automatic. Noise reduction, there are your options right there. Go back. Projector placement, we've got front, rear, front ceiling and rear ceiling, and then back to front again. So if you're going to ceiling mount, that's the option you need to configure. HDMI mode, we've got PC or AV. So I'm going to leave it on the default PC. Digital zooming, now this is quite important. Now the wall in front of me was not big enough to display the full image of this projector, so I had to zoom down to 90%. Just to show you what happens, I'll take it back up to 100%. So that's 100%, and you can see it's overlapping the ceiling and it's also overlapping my monitor. For this to fit correctly, I have to take it down to around 90%. So that fits perfectly fine. So that's digital zooming. Then we've got sleep timer, and then we've got more options here. So OSD language. So here's a quick look at the different languages available for the OSD. Let's go back. Restore factory default. We've got sound mode as well. So you've got some sound presets, starting off with standard, music, movie, sports, user, and then back to standard. And I know you guys might be wondering, where's the Keystone Correction? Well, here it is. 4D Keystone Correction. You can do horizontal, and I'm just doing it just to show you what happens, and vertical. It's really good 4D Keystone Correction, and what that really means is you can have the projector at any angle. You can have it low, you can have it high, you can have it on the left of the room or the right of the room, and the projector will allow you to project a straight image. You've got rotating options as well, and you've got auto adjust. So basically automatic Keystone Correction is available, and I wasn't aware of this. So if you just press OK on it, it will automatically collaborate. Now you've got reset, and then you can go back again. So nice to have 4D Keystone Correction. And finally, we have our source. So you can change from USB, HDMI, HDMI 2, AV, and TF. So let's go back. So we're now back in the Android TV OS. The remote control works on the Android TV side, but also on the OSD side. It does everything nicely. So The way they've configured and programmed everything, it works brilliantly. I've already reviewed the MECOOL KD5 TV Stick, so I'm not going to go through all the OS and review it again, but we're going to test the basics. So let's start off with YouTube, play a few trailers and see how it all performs. So we're in YouTube and we're going to test out the Costa Rica demo as we always do, and you can see the maximum resolution supported as expected, 1080p at 60 FPS. So let's see how it plays. Alright, just paused it on Mr. Lizard as I always do. We're going to get a closer look, and as you can see, no pixelation up close. I'll zoom in 2x. Again, no pixelation at all. All four corners looking sharp and crisp. Colors and contrasts are looking really nice actually. I'm impressed so far just by looking at Costa Rica demo. This video tells me a lot about what the projector is going to be like. Now let's do the light test. I'm going to switch on the light. And as you guys can see, everything is still visible. It actually looks pretty good even with the light on. So it looks like this projector is bright enough for daytime use. I'm really pleased to see that. Let's switch the light back off. And yeah, that's where it looks the best. All right, so we're gonna play a few more trailers and see how this thing handles.
You flushed my panties down the toilet!
You just talked.
Nightmares do not belong in the waking world.
Oh, it turns out I fit right in.
The world will not survive this.
Out my way!
What's got into you, sweetheart?
I'd rather die than go back with you.
We're gonna have this baby. We're gonna be a family.
Ready?
I'm always ready.
लड़ाई को जीतने के लिए उसे कई बार लड़ना पड़ता है। विलन, मार दूंगा सबको।
Alright, so that was YouTube trailers. I'm going to give you guys a quick look at Netflix as well, because this TV stick does support Netflix HD.
This is gonna sound crazy, but is there any way you guys could take me with you?
Alright, so I've just connected up my PlayStation 5, as you can see, and we're going to test out a few games and see how it handles on the big screen. Here we go.
And a fine tackle. It's a fine United move in the making. He's played us over to Maria Prost. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance.
Again, back into the position. Yeah, and fix it all up.
So there you have it, guys. That was the MECOOL KP1 home cinema projector. And you know what? This is MECOOL's first ever projector, and I'm actually surprised to how good this is. You're getting a very good picture quality. It's bright, sharp, with nice looking colors and contrasts on the default settings. The picture quality and sounds can be further customized from settings. Projector does support Full HD to 4K HDR upscaling when connecting an HDMI source. That means you can connect a next-gen console like a PS5, but do bear in mind this is upscaled, so it's not going to look as half as good as it looks on your TV. Sound quality is also loud and clear with presets to play around with. You have other perks like 4D auto Keystone Correction. Daytime brightness comes with the official certified MECOOL KD5 TV Stick pre-installed for you, and then that opens the doors to full Android TV OS with Chromecast, Google Assistant and certified Netflix HD. You're also getting an impressive Bluetooth remote control to go with it, so big round of applause for MECOOL. They have absolutely surpassed my expectations on this one. And to give you an idea of what I think of this projector, here is my top video projector chart for 2022, showing you the latest projectors and seeing how they compare with each other. And as you can see, the MECOOL KP1 has achieved position 11 on this chart. Now you can view the full versions of all my charts online at chicktech.com and read them at your leisure. Being their first projector, they've done their research. They have produced something that I can say is a total no-brainer. If you're after a decent home cinema experience without breaking the bank, definitely consider this one. Now with all that being said, I will leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. Meanwhile, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.